يسعدني أن أقدم لحضراتكم الإذاعة المدرسية لهذا اليوم الموافق 18 من جمادى الأولى لعام 1440 24 من يناير لعام 2019 وخير ما نبدأ به هو القرآن الكريم. Dear colleagues, I'm happy to start the school radio for this day, and the best to start with is the Holy Quran. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون. And now for the hadith. والآن سأقرأ لكم الحديث. روى الدارمي والبيهقي في الشعب عن ابن مسعود رضي الله عنه قال: من قرأ 10 آيات من سورة البقرة أول النهار لم يقربه شيطان حتى يمسي، وإن قرأها حين يمسي لم يقربه شيطان حتى يصبح، ولا يرى شيئا يكرهه في أهله وماله. Please rise for the Qatar National Anthem. Today is Thursday and we're all excited for the weekends. But we have one more thing important to say to you. May I invite Mr. Sneem to speak about the Student Council weekly segment. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, my dear colleagues and my dear students. Welcome to Thursday. Today we have the weekly segment of the Student Voice. This is a very important segment which we started this year. Term 1 we had some concerns from the students in the student voice. And guess what? Do you know who actually answers your queries? Yes, we have Angel Yasmin here. Da-da-da-da! Good morning, Yasmin. How are you today?
Well, good morning, Mr. Sneem, and how are you today?
I'm very much fine, and I'm thinking of Thursday being the weekend.
Who is it, Mr. Sneem? Well, over this week, we've got an immense amount of responses from students to talk to the student voice, and today I'm here to express some concerns my schoolmates have today for you.
Right, Yasmin, you can go ahead.
So, Mr. Sneem, some students talked about the support or activity lessons, and they expressed a concern about it. Can you please elaborate on that?
Right, Yasmin, that's a very good point. Actually, already our Mr. Jacob, the activity principal, has answered these queries. However, first of all, I would like to thank our managing director, Mr. Mohammed Talib Al-Khori, for starting this pilot venture, and it's amazing success. Most of the students enjoy being in the activity and the centers. These centers are very, very important and crucial part of our student lives because it helps them and gives support in English, math and Arabic, which is really, really important in all parts of our life. And that's why this is very important. So students, they go to these centers to get to a certain level. And I'm sure, Yasmin, you must be aware that there were some students who graduated and they got certificates as well.
Really?
Yes, and we distributed those certificates in the podcast, all right? And there are some students who have not reached those levels yet, and they will need some more support. And these English, math, and Arabic centers are for these things. Apart from that, there are students who are in public speaking club, there is musical club, there is art and craft club, there is loads of PE games like football, basketball, handball, name it and you have it, swimming, gym, everything. So many facilities. It's plethora of things happening in the school, and I'm sure students can gain momentum with these kind of centers and learning. Thank you very much, Yasmin. I hope I answered your query.
Of course, Mrs. Sneem, thank you very much. Now, some students also talked about the canteen food, and some of them are not very satisfied with it. Can you please talk about that too?
That's a very good question again. Actually, from the ministry and from the SEC, they always inspect and monitor that what kind of food we serve to our children. And it's healthy food. And you all know that, children, what they like. Yes?
Yes,
okay.
Of course.
Apart from that, of course, to soothe their taste buds, right? We are going to have a new menu, setting up a new menu and loads of food for their taste buds, to cater to their taste buds. So I'm sure the students will definitely enjoy going to canteen, having food, and enjoy their snack time.
Oh, that's great news, Mr. Sneem. And some also talked about how their voices aren't being heard and that the school does not respond to their concerns and problems that they have.
Yasmin, you answered your own question.
Well,
do I need to say any more? This is their concerns and we are answering them, right?
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better. And there are some students who talked about the prayer break and how we don't have time to pray during the school day.
For this, see, the break time for us is the middle time where the students come from 7:30 until 1:15, and the break time is from 10:30 to 11 o'clock, which actually speaking, there is no farai that time. And after 1:15 they are free. We have a nice prayer room there, so they can go, they can pray. The buses wait until 15 minutes, they can pray that time, and the people who are going by own transport, they still go and pray. And we staff as well. We also, after all the lessons and everything, we go and pray after the school time gets over. That is after 1:15. I think I answered your query now.
Yes, Mr. Sneem, I'm pretty sure you did. And one last thing here, we have some people are talking about how we don't have an English first language teacher and how she's missing this.
We already know we have English first language teacher, and she's very specialist and qualified, and she's Miss Latifa, as you all know that, and she's here. She's attended the parent-teachers meetings, she monitors your lessons going on and everything, and she's here. That's all I can say for that right now.
And one last thing, a concern for year 11 and 12 students, when are we getting our mock exam timetable?
Right. That's a good question again. I don't think we need a timetable, because the way we train the year 11s and year 12s already to have a study plan, and they already have got their term 1 marks, exam marks. So I'm sure that you have got your own study plan, you have got your own priorities, which subjects you have to cater to more or need more learning and revision. So we all know that. However, having said that, yes, Dr. Nair is definitely getting the 10 mark exam timetable ready. And as we all know that prior to a month before your exam begins, we normally give it. So it will be coming by today or by next week. I'm sure about that.
Thank you, Ms. Sassin, for responding. Oh, and there's one last thing. Some students talked about the school being co-educational and how things changed around this school.
That's the part and parcel of life. When you go to the university, you see boys and girls everywhere. You go to the malls and all those things. And before we started co-ed, last year, we've been announcing through Gazette, through parent portals and everything that the school is going to go co-ed. And already we've got license for it. Cambridge International School for Girls has changed to Cambridge International School, and that says more than anything else. And boys, it's lovely, it's lively now. If you see, already we had boys from kindergarten until year 4, and that has extended to year 5 onwards. And I think it's great, because whatever said and done, it's equality. Whatever the concerns, if the boys, girls have, we deal with in similar fashion. So I don't think there should be any concerns about that. And people already are aware of it, that CRIS is co-ed now.
Yes, Ms. Sassin, thank you for answering all of our concerns for this week. And if you have any more, please don't be afraid to contact Angel Yasmin through putting your response in the student box, and make sure to find it. It's located beside the ICT secondary room and in corridor 2. Thank you everyone for watching this weekly Student Voice segment.
Thank you, Ms. Yasmin, for coming in today and tuning into our podcast. We know you have 2 mentors. She's year 11 IGCSE student, and she's one of the highest achiever in every year group wherever she was studying, and she's really focusing on her studies and everything. I wish her all the best of luck, and despite her busy schedule, she's always getting to voice the student concerns. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to meet you here today.
Thank you, Ms. Sassin. It's my honor to serve.
Thank you very much. So, boys and girls, tune in every Thursday for your student voice concerns, and it will be answered then and there itself. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Have a good weekend.